Hello, author Dr. Natalie M. Kennedy coming to you. How you doing? We got a Texas hoedown going on here. Yeehaw! All right, here I am. I just came back from serving lunch, afternoon snack at one of the volunteer places in here at the Tampa Bay area. And so I got my little tuxedo on as I was serving them. It was great. But I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the books, about any books. But what is fascinating is during my travel in the past 2 weeks, I had a couple of people were saying, hey, Nat, I'm finally writing. I'm finally writing. So I'm just like, yes, finally. So I know we had one person wanted to write their whole story in one day. I says, no, that's not going to happen. Don't do it like that. I had another person that let someone else write their story, giving no emotion, no feeling, no nothing. Nah, that's not it neither. So the couple of people that I talked to are now writing, each day, writing about their day, what they didn't do, what they could have thought of. I said, just do all that together. If they come back to me, we'll put it together and it'll be about the books. It'll be their book. Because we have to remember, we have to share our story. We have to have a voice before it is erased and we are no more. We got so many laws that are coming down now. It's just crazy. I'm just like, what? You have to have a permission slip to listen to an African American read a book in the school? I ain't never. Anyway, here we are talking about the books. What books is that? Well, I've been going here, there, and everywhere. I'm super excited. I'm going to be in the mall again, which I know is just going to be great. I'm going to be at different venues, and I need you to follow me on the social media platforms, all my social media platforms, which I'll put the link down below where I'm going to be at. And I need you to come and support Black-owned, women-owned, veteran-owned small business like myself. Each and every time that you see something going on, please support, please support. Now, I'm going to be having my books in the mall. The Dolphin's Tale, Dr. Neighborhood, The Shadow Cat. I love it. Twisted Love, my first attempt for our adult readers, and poetry. Now, I joined this, I entered this contest. There was no fee. So check out those when you can. I entered this contest and they needed 50 pages. So I wrote 50 poems, 50 poems in 2 days and sent it off. Hub City. Check them out. It was really great. 50 different poems in 2 days. That was some thinking, but it was really great how I have that gift to do it. And you have the gift too as well. So I say, write. I love writing. Write, and then read. We love to read. So a lot of things are going on. I just sent some books to Operation Paperback, which is books that help in VA hospitals and VA recreational centers for the veterans that are there. So they'll have some books to read instead of watching television. I had a person that I'm going to be doing gave me some books that I'm going to be doing a review on. And for next month, Sister Soldier. I'm going to be reading that book. She also has another one out. Yes, we'll be reading those and I'll be putting them on my website for the reviews after I read them. This is really a good one too. Yes. Awesome. But the one I'm going to first read is called The Well-Behaved Indian Woman. Any of those books I'm sure you can get anywhere. But if you follow me after I finish reading them, you can have these books as well. All right. Remember that when you are an author and you're writing and then you produce a book, it's business. It's all about business. I'm going to talk to you about the ups and downs of the business practices that has happened to me. If you do it really the whole real professional way, have a business plan, be a 501, but nonprofit, for-profit, LLC, so many things that are involved. You do your research and see how it'll fit for you. What are you going to be doing? I sell my books, so that's a business. That's a business, self-employed, taxes, right? But I also have the LLC, which is overthebooks.com. So I have that going on. Together, my priority is to continue to get books in people's hands. I saw someone on the corner the other day standing, waiting for the light to change, and he had a book in his hand. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope he doesn't read and walk. But he had a book in his hand, and I was so excited. I went to Barnes & Noble's the other day just to check on my membership because I thought that it canceled on me. I need to cancel it. But I went to Barnes and Nobles and the cashier was reading a book. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. I mean, I was just super, super excited. So let's continue to write our stories and our voices because they are being erased day by day. Day by day. It's just the craziest thing. I don't know why all of a sudden nobody wants to hear nothing. So the people that I'm helping or I've encouraged, which I'm grateful for them to write their books, their story is they're talking about themselves. Self-help, self-discovery, how I overcome are the number one bestsellers. I mean, just look around. How did you do this? You can be that, da, 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 da. All of them bestsellers. I'm not saying that my books can't be bestsellers, but definitely a self-help, self-discovery, how I overcame, what you can do if, how to be are bestsellers. Okay. The number one reason some people don't write their stories is because they're afraid. They're afraid that nobody will read their book or they're afraid that they can't get it right. There's people out there that'll help you. My number one reason that I didn't write when I should have wrote earlier was because I didn't know how to publish. I figured it's going to cost a lot of money to publish. So I didn't have that money. And I finally learned. I did put out some money for my very first book, but I finally learned later how to publish. And so I could start ripping them out like TD Jakes. Boom, 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 boom. But every month, Max Lucado. Boom, 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 boom. James Patterson. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Just a book every month. So it can be done. It can be done if that is your profession is writing. I have a lot of manuscripts already, right? That I'm going to eventually turn into books. I got one that's going to be coming out called Covered. I think I'm going to do that in September. I just wrote those 50 poems. I'm hoping that I will win the prize and they will publish my book, Hub City Writing Project. I hope they'll do it. That'll be great. And if they don't, then I will go ahead and publish it myself. I did copyright it, which is very, very important. Copyright your work. So just in case I don't win, they got 50 of my poems and no. You can't use those poems. Those are mine, copywritten by me, Natalie M. Kennedy. All right. So I need you to follow me. I got my little thing going on here, my mic. So hopefully you can hear me and everything is great. I'm not going to be on too long. Another thing is always try to give some extra stuff. I see people when they go to vineyards to sell their books, they got candy, crayons, pens, paper. What I got are little journals, little books like this I'm going to be giving out. Awesome. That one was called Happy and Kind, Loving, Faith Moves, There's Always Hope. I got to get some dark books for our boys. This might be a good one. A lot of our boys don't write, but we got to get them into writing because men have expressions too. So we got to get that going on. I also got some cards I'm going to be giving away and some other journals as well. So you always got to sort of give something away, sort of to entice the patron and get them to come over and buy a book. Right now, I know the first person to buy 3 books, they get this colored purple tote bag, and a wine opener and a couple other things I'm going to be having. So follow me and see where I'm at and see if you can come over and support me or just sit down and talk to me. Maybe get a book signing and you might just get a free prize just by coming and seeing me and shaking my hand or giving me a pump. Is it a fist pump? I don't know what it is. Anyway, let me get off this thing. I enjoyed talking with you guys. I love you. You don't know me, but I do love you. I want to get to know you. So come and see me at one of the venues that I would be at. And especially I'll tell you more about when I'll be in the mall in April. That'll all be great. I'm going to be doing some things. I'm going to be doing things about the books and maybe about your book. How about that? I hope to see you in my next video. And don't forget to follow me, like, comment, and share. And I'll see you in my next video. Yeehaw!